Yes, I'm sitting right here, waiting for you, my dear, wondering if you're ever gonna show. I don't know you're gonna show, Martin and I got to go, but nevertheless I say, you got me waiting, sitting in the park, waiting for you. Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, tell me why. Oh, little girl, I wanna know why. Why, sitting in the park, waiting for you. Sitting here on the bench, with my back against the fence, wondering if I have any sense. Something tells me I'm a fool, let you treat me so cool, but nevertheless I say, you got me waiting, sitting in the park, waiting for you.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, do you want to ask the question again?
When did you open the keynote?
We opened the keynote in June of 2007, and it was just a little idea. I was married to a musician for a long, long time. He was excellent, and on Saturday nights we used to get together, and all our friends who played would come over, and we'd just sit around in our living room and play and sing, and that's what we did. And then after I got divorced, the music stopped, and I had no idea how much the music had become a part of me. So I started going to some open mics that my friend would have down in Latrobe, and we would have so much fun. And it was only once a month, and I just thought, oh my God, this has to be more than just once a month. So I thought to myself, what if somebody opened a place where musicians could just come and play every weekend, just a little place where they could just come and play. And the more I thought about it, I thought, you know what, I could probably get a little place in my hometown and just see what would happen. It wasn't going to be a business per se, it was just going to be something that I loved to do and see if my friends would come. And from the moment I opened the doors, it turned into something so much more. The young people started coming and they just transformed this place, and it evolved into something so much more than I could have ever imagined. We got the artists to come and hang the artwork, and between the musicians and the artists, we're kind of this undercurrent for talent, and we love it.
I started playing guitar, I think, when I was like 12, so it was about, I can't do math, 19 minus 12, that's like, it was around, yeah, it was like, I think it's about 7 years ago, because I can't remember exactly when but I started playing when I was in 6th grade, and I just, because actually my brother he had started playing guitar like a while before I had, and so we had a guitar laying around, but he wasn't interested into it after a while, and so we had a guitar laying around, so I just picked it up one day because I was bored, and I think our Xbox wasn't working, and I ended up having a lot of fun with just messing around with it, so, and then from there I started playing. Oh, well, I think, I just, actually I remember one day, because I play with, I'm real involved playing at my church, and this at the time, I think it was about like 7th or 8th, I think it was like 8th grade, and we were doing an acoustic set of worship songs, and we were wanting to kind of, and there was another person playing acoustic guitar, and I was thinking it'd be cool to maybe break up the monotony of 2 acoustic guitars strumming to maybe do something, that's just my dog, to maybe do something different. So I never fingerpicked before, I was not trained in it, and I still am not. This is all like mostly self-taught, but I just thought I would try to do fingerpicking stuff like I had heard of, like flamenco players and stuff playing, and I wasn't good at it, but I thought it sounded cool at the time. That people were like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. And so I just kind of ended up doing a lot for fun. But then when I saw players like Andy McKee on YouTube, like those big YouTube players, and then when I started getting more into fingerstyle music and listening to like guys like Don Ross, Preston Reed, Antoine Dufour is a big inspiration. Listening to those guys and watching their technique online and just trying to replicate it, and I started to kind of develop that style.
We've been to as many of his shows as we can get to. Bob plays at the Supper Club restaurant once in a while, and we've been to that a couple times, and just really enjoyed that. It enticed some friends to come with us, pulled their arm, they came, and actually enjoyed it very much. And we've gone to the Keynote several times and seen shows there, and enjoyed very much seeing other people's reaction to hearing him play, because we get to hear it all the time.
Look a hot mess. What are you doing?
Sorry, Dad.
It's alright. This is the family portrait.
Am I even in this?
Damned.
I feel like I'm not even in.
What's up?
And then you move that way. That's good.
When am I? Okay.
Alright, I'll just ask first and you guys can think about them.
Okay.
Whatever. Can you explain your band and your music?
Pop punk?
Explain it as if it were Hirsch's grandma.
It's just like Hans's.
Sexy.
Our music is pretty sexy. Like, I would make love to
Sound waves? Really?
their music.
In all seriousness, it is very pop punk. It's like fast. We're working towards a new kind of direction, but it's very just. It's fast. It's stuff you just want to do this to.
It's
like you just
fun.
want to
It's fun
do that.
music.
And as a local band, we don't really have any like rules to follow. We don't have to make a song when someone tells us to. We just kind of write when we want to, when we feel something, and when it's good for us. And we don't really do it for any kind of money or anything. So everything's real. It's it's pretty real. It's all good.
Real talk. Well, let me think. Hirsch, me and him met 9th grade. He was the first one that I knew of the band. And we actually had a computer class together, and it was really funny because we didn't know each other at first, but we had a common friend and our friend Jake Kaufman. And basically we spent that entire semester making the teacher really, really angry. And me and Nicole met. We were in drumline together, which is funny. Because she played, I think, tenors at the time, and I played cymbals. She's looking at me funny. Okay, snare. Whatever, I don't remember. And I played cymbals at the time, which was absolutely hysterical because I was terrible at it. And then, well, Laura just kind of showed up to my house one day with some of other friends. And she kind of annoyed me. She still does.
I'm on TV!
I mean, it's kind of bittersweet because I am going to a really awesome music school and there's going to be a lot of opportunities. But at the same time, it's kind of sad just like leaving my band because they are like my best friends. But I mean, it'll obviously be a really good opportunity because I'm going to have so much time to grow. And I like would hope in the future that I would still get to play with them at some point again.
How do you feel about being in a punk band and a pop punk band at the same time? And do you catch any flack?
It's cool. I mean, I like both genres pretty a lot. But I don't get any flack for really being in a pop punk band per se. I don't really get any flack for being in a punk band. But describing pop punk, like to my grandma, is really hard to do.
Just like Kansas.
Take my advice and stay in Connecticut. How could you make me feel like this? When I came in talking, you just wanted to quit me. But it wasn't okay when you said it. Take my advice and stay in Connecticut. How could you make me feel